This is the Signeo from Bürstner. At roadsurfer, it is called the Couple Cottage. Now I will show you what it looks like from the inside. To comfortably get in the vehicle, you will have an electric step. Click once on the arrow down here. Then the step will extend, and if you click over here on the arrow, then the step will go back in. That is the way you can easily get into the vehicle. This is the interior. Here you have a kitchen with a big fridge, even equipped with a small freezer. You also have a stovetop with 2 gas hobs and a sink with flowing water. Back here you will see your bedroom with a big cozy bed for 2 people. Here is the bathroom with daylight equipped with shower, toilet and seating area. Welcome to your super comfortable living room with a seating area and skylight with natural daylight. You have fly screens and blackout blinds for all the windows in the vehicle. You can open this window easily by pressing the button and then pulling the bar down and then pushing it to the side. You will then see that the window can be put into different levels. To close the window again, pull the rod down, push it to the side, and let the rod snap back into place via this button here. You also have a compartment in the living that you can use for additional storage. There are also different light switches that you can operate via the buttons to turn them on and off. There is another window over here that also has a fly screen and blackout blinds. To open the window, put this lever to the side and push the window outward to open. To close it again, hold the window up a bit, push it outwards, and then you can pull it towards you and close it. If you want to turn on the parking heater, make sure that the windows are closed because there is a lock. It will know if a window is open, and then the parking heater will not function. If you want to sit with some people at the table, then you have to turn the front 2 seats. I will now show you how that works. To do this, pull the seat forward a bit, then put the backrest in a vertical position. Then look for the lever underneath the seat and push it to the side, and then you can easily turn the seat. You can do this with both seats, and then you will have lots of space to seat 4 people at the table. You can even extend the table and make it bigger by just pulling on this button here and then pulling out the table extension. Now you have lots of place for 4 people. What I find very practical with this model is that there are various compartments in the floor. Here you will find the warning vests and you can store lots of smaller things here. So that the mosquitoes do not fly around in the vehicle, you will have a very big and practical fly screen. Please make sure to not walk against it when it is dark. It can be easily overseen. To push it to the side, hold it here in the middle, and then it will evenly open and close. This is your kitchen. Here you have a big fridge with a small freezer. It has a volume of 6 litres. To turn on the fridge, press on switch on. Press and hold it until it turns on, and then you can also choose the cooling level by clicking here. Choosing level 3 for the cooling level is always a good option. There is even a night mode for the fridge. If you click on this moon, then the fridge will be in night mode and will run quieter. In addition, you have a stovetop with 2 gas hobs. To use them, you will need to go to the boot of the vehicle and open the big gas bottle and flip the gas tap in the drawer over here. Put it in the horizontal position to enable the gas to flow to the stovetop. To turn the gas hobs on, press on the star and then turn the knob to the side so that the hobs turn on. Do the same thing on the other side. Please always remember to open a door or window while cooking. To turn off the stovetop again, turn the knob back to the side. Remember to also put the gas tap back in the vertical position and close the big gas bottle in the boot of the vehicle. Then you have a sink with flowing water that works when your freshwater tank is filled up, and a lot of storage space. Open the flap up here and you will find various drawers where you can store your things, as well as a big storage compartment here. There are also different sockets and switches here. For example, there are 2 USB connections here where you can charge your mobile phone. There are different lights that you can turn on. There is a light switch for the big light, and here there are 2 switches for the smaller LED lights. If you hold the switch, you can even dim the lights. If you activate this switch here, then the freshwater tank will automatically be heated if it is cooler than 0 degrees, so that it does not freeze. This is your bedroom, with a super comfortable bed for 2. If you cannot jump up here or are too short, then you can use this step here. You can get up using this. You will then see lots of storage space and lots of flaps where you can put your things. You also have these lights that can be turned on and off via this button. Not only do you have a super comfy thick mattress, but also a proper slatted frame. There are 2 skylights with fly screens and blackout blinds so that you can sleep well during the night. You can also open the windows by pressing the button, pulling the lever downward, and then opening the window. To close it, click it back in via this button here. Yes, and that's about it. Now you can make yourself comfortable. An advantage of this model is the high standing height. It is approximately 2 meters. There is lots of space and you can load lots of things. If you want to bring a snowboard, skis or a surfboard, then you can take out this board over here. Then you can load it lengthways here, and then you can also load your things up high. You can fold the slatted frame up. It will hook in by itself, and then you can load a bike in the vehicle. Down here you will find a compartment with several things that you will get from roadsurfer. A power cable to connect to external power, a water canister to fill up your water tank, and drive-on ramps if you're standing at an angle. To release the frame again, press once on here, and then you can pull it back again. Like all the windows in the vehicle, you can also black out the front windows. Pull this with your fingers together, and then you can pull the slats forward. They will fasten magnetically, and the same thing can be done with the big front window. Push together with 2 fingers and pull the blackout to the middle, and they will fasten magnetically to one another. The special thing about the handbrake is that it is located on the left side next to the driver's seat. To pull the handbrake, pull it upwards, and then it will fall back down by itself. Now the handbrake is closed. Please remember to release the handbrake before you continue to drive. You can do this by pushing in this button, holding it, and then pulling the handbrake all the way up until it makes a clicking sound, and then letting it back down, all while holding the pressed button. Now the handbrake is released and you can continue driving. This is your daylight bathroom with a shower and toilet. There is a window that you can open. Just push it outward and then you can use the water tap as a shower and use it outside to wash the sand off of your feet, or just even for showering outside by using the tap as a shower head. Of course, you also have a shower in here. Pull out the water tap and put it in here to use as a shower head. To use the shower, you will also have a shower curtain. You can pull it around here once. You will then see that you can attach the shower curtain here. Pull the fabric around once, and then you can take a shower. When the shower curtain has dried again, then you can put it back to the side. Please leave and let the curtain dry completely before you attach it back behind the door. When you want to use the shower head as a water tap again, then take it out and push the back in carefully. Then you have your water tap again. You also have a mirror and 2 more compartments to store shower gels, toothpaste and your toothbrush. On top of the ceiling, you will find a shower rack. This is the toilet. You can turn the seat so that it is comfortable for you. This is practical for when you want to shower and want a bit more space in the bathroom. If you want to go to the bathroom, then you need to open the toilet lid, and then you will see a black closure flap that can be opened by pushing the grey lever to the side. Now you can go to the bathroom. Here you will see where to flush. Click on it once, and then it will flush through once, and then you can close the closure flap with the grey lever again. Back here you will see a green display. This means that the cassette is not full yet. When it is full, then it will turn red, and you will need to empty it. I will show you how to do that in a different chapter. So that you have warm water to shower and, in the sink, you will need to turn on the boiler. You can do this via the onboard computer. Press once on the black button and then turn the knob until you see the boiler symbol. Click on the black button and you will see that the boiler is currently turned off. To turn it on, turn the knob and then you can choose various levels: boost, hot or eco. I will choose and confirm this selection by clicking on it. It will take a few minutes and then you will have warm water in the sink and for the shower. Please make sure to turn off the boiler again after taking a shower. Click on the black button again and turn the small knob until you reach the boiler symbol, and then turn it all the way to the left until you see off, and click on it once more and then it will turn off. If you do not have flowing water, then it may be that the cold valve has been activated. You will see it here. It looks like this, and makes sure that if it is colder than 6 degrees, the pipes will be empty so that it does not freeze. When this happens, then look for the blue button out here. It will jump out. If you want water flowing again, then you will need to push this button in. To do this, push the blue lever, flip it once, and then you can push it in. Now you can fill the water tank with water again and you will have flowing water. So that you have electricity and lights in the vehicle, you will need to turn on the onboard computer. There are also additional functions here. You can see that we are currently connected to an external power source. The orange light will turn on. If the power cable is not connected, then the light will be off. In addition, you will see the second battery for the vehicle here. If you click on it, then you will see that it is full. There is also the fresh water tank. If you click on it, then it says that it is currently filled to 25%. If it is full, then it will be shown here. Here we also have the grey water tank. If you click on this, then you won't see anything because it is currently empty. If it would be full and you would click on it, then it would show you on the display. So that it is warm in the vehicle in the winter, you will also have a parking heater. To turn it on, you will need to use the onboard computer. Click on the blue wheel, and then you will enter the menu. You will see many different symbols that will light up, and we will turn on the parking heater via this vehicle symbol. If you turn the wheel to the left or right, then you can choose the different symbols. When the bus lights up, click once here, and when you then turn the wheel to the right, then you can choose the desired temperature the vehicle should have. I will choose 20 degrees for now. Confirm it by clicking on it, and then you choose this ventilator by turning the wheel even further and clicking on it. Then you can choose Eco or High. So that it gets warm quickly in the vehicle, you can choose High. I will click in on, and then it will take a few seconds, and you will hear that the parking heater will turn on. The warm air will enter the vehicle via these ventilation shafts, so they should be kept free. Make sure to keep an eye on it and not put anything in front of them. To turn the parking heater off again, go back to the onboard computer by clicking on the wheel. Now the bus will light up. Click on it and then turn the wheel all the way to the left until you see off and confirm it. This is the boot of the vehicle. Please watch out and make sure that you do not hit your head against the bicycle rack. It can happen quite often. There is a lot of storage space back here. You can put big pieces of luggage here and also stack some things above it. Furthermore, you will get a kitchen box from roadsurfer. It will have everything that you need for the kitchen: glasses, plates, pans, pots, and an espresso can. In the boot, you will also have a table that you can use outside with 2 camping chairs. Here you will also have the awning crank that you can use to extend the awning. Under this flap you will find the gas bottle. This is the replacement bottle, and back here you will find the connected bottle. So that you can cook, you will need to open the bottle to the left and close it again when you're done cooking. Turn it to the right to close it again. Back here you will find another small room. It is best to open it from the other side of the vehicle. Here you will find the water canister, power cable, and lots more storage space. If you want to extend the storage space here to take a bicycle with you, for example, then you can fold the mattress upwards and push this grid upward and connect it. Then you will have even more space to load bigger items. You can also take out this big wooden board so that you can load skis or take a surfboard with you if you wish to do so. At the door, you will see this lock. If you want to open the door even more, then you will need to push the lock to the right. Then you can open the door all the way. If you pull it closed, then the lock will snap back into place. Now the door will not open further than it does now. If you want to make sure that the door does not close by itself, then you push the lock to the left. Then the red lock will snap into place and the door will not close. When pushing the lock back to the right, it will release everything, and you can open and close the door normally again. The same thing goes for the other side. Now I will show you the external connections. This is the freshwater tank. To fill it up, you will need to open the cover and push it in a tiny bit and push it to the left. You will get a water canister from roadsurfer that you can use to fill up the freshwater tank. Alternatively, you can use a garden hose. The freshwater tank has a volume of 100 litres, and when you're finished filling it up, then you can put the cover back on or push it in a bit, turn it, and then lock it back in place. It is important that you do not put any diesel into this tank. This is only the freshwater tank and not the diesel tank. At the end of your trip, you must empty out the grey water tank. You'll find it here. There are designated areas at most camping areas. You will need this crank for it. You will get it from roadsurfer. To empty the tank, put the crank in the attachment and then turn it a quarter way downward. Now the grey water will leave the tank and you can close it again by pulling the crank upwards. Here, behind this cover, you will find a toilet cassette. You will find designated areas at the campsites to empty the cassette. You can empty it by first opening the cover by unlocking it with a key and then pushing in with both thumbs. Then it will open and you will see the cassette. If you pull on the blue lever, then you can take the cassette out and empty it. To do this, turn the pipe to the front. Unscrew the blue cap and lift the cassette. By pressing the blue button and holding it, the cassette will empty out. When it is empty, put the cover back on and turn the pipe back to the side, and you can put the cassette back in its place. This is the ventilation for the parking heater. We do not need to look at it from the outside. And this is for the power connection. To connect the vehicle to external power, you will get a power cable from roadsurfer. You can then connect to a power source at a campsite. To do this, open the flap here and you will see the connector. To put the cable on the connector, open the flap up here and then slide it above the connector, and then slide the cable on here. To release the cable again, you will see the switch on the side here. Push it downward, and then you can pull it off. Now I will show you the diesel tank. If you open the driver's side door, then you will see this cover. Under here you will find the diesel tank. If you open the lower cover, you will see the AdBlue tank, but this one is a bit difficult to open. Please fill this once up all the way at the end of your trip, just like the diesel tank. You can get AdBlue at almost every petrol station. Please empty the fresh water tank at the end of your trip. It is located behind here. If it is raining, like today, you can also do this inside the vehicle. Push the slatted frame to the side and fold it upwards. If you want to do it from the outside, open the back door, and because the frame only goes until here, take out the mattress. Under this cover you will find the fresh water tank. To empty it out, turn the wheel counterclockwise. If you feel resistance, stop shortly. 20 litres will be left in the tank. This is practical if you want to keep driving with less weight. If you want to empty the tank all the way, then keep turning the wheel counterclockwise. Then it will open all the way and it will flow out until it is empty. Do not forget to close the tank by turning the wheel in the clockwise direction. Then you can close the cover and keep driving. That up there is your awning, and to open it you will need a crank. You will find it in the boot of the vehicle. It will be attached to the mount up here. You can see a small slit. It goes right in there. If you want to extend the crank, you can open it and close it again like a telescopic rod. Then it will work a bit easier. Now we will start turning the crank. It is important to not open the awning all the way. If you get to this point, stop and check so the awning does not fall. Once you can reach the legs of the awning, which you can find here, you can unfold and extend them. Put this lash to the side and then take out the legs. Push the crank downward and let it snap into place. Do the same thing on the other side. Put the lash to the side, take out the legs and extend them. It is best to stand on it with your shoe, so you can push the upper part up and then put this switch to the side. If it makes a weird noise, then it is alright. Sometimes it is a bit stiff. Now you can continue to open the awning and pull the legs out a bit by bit until you open the awning completely. Then you can take out the table and both camping chairs. You will find them in the boot. The chairs are super comfortable and have a practical bag here on the side to hold your drink.